time now. All right, we are rolling,
Just have to
recording.
recap it fast.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so that's that. Anybody have any questions on that? Our vision and then the 80-15-5?
Retirement, gas money for my motor home. Absolutely.
There you go. There you go. That's
Yep.
that's what I want to do too. I'm
Mhm.
ready for that life. Let's do it. All right, next, attraction marketing. You want to talk about that one?
You want to do that and I'll do the rest? Because you don't know affiliate bank.
I don't know that one, but
Attraction
okay,
marketing.
yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, so attraction marketing is pretty much what you want to be doing. You don't want to post on your page, especially for new people, product, because people who already know you or are watching your page, if that's all they see and they think that's all you're doing, then they're probably not going to join and they're not going to ask you questions. So I know when you're new, because we did it too, you get so excited. So you're like, product. You can't do that because nothing's going to happen. And then you're going to come and go, hey, nothing's happening. Nothing's working. It's because you're not following the training. It's one business post per day. That's it. One business post. So you want to make it a good one. Twice a week, you talk about samples. And then you do one business post. Your other 2 posts a day are going to be personal pictures, video, scripture, uplifting, motivational, anything like that. But only one business post a day. And that's super important. The only time you'll do an extra one is if something big is going on and it comes from Tara or Robert and they want you to push something. Then it's okay and you can put an extra. So I suggest your business post is done in the afternoon because people are at work. So if you put one at, 8 o'clock in the morning, by 6 o'clock, people getting home from work, they're not going to see that. So wait until 4 o'clock. I'd say between 4 and 9 p.m. in your time zone is when you want to post your business post. You don't want to do, I see some people posting at 1 o'clock in the morning. Don't do that. Make it between 4 p.m. and 9 p.m. for the business post. If you do a go live, that's just an extra, and that's great. Just one business post per day. The attraction marketing means you're attracting people to your lifestyle. So Leach just went on a cruise. That's attractive. We just flew to Texas. Probably not that exciting, but hey, it showed that we're flying somewhere. We can afford to go somewhere. I don't post too much about, I'm getting my nails done or we're going here, we're going there. You don't have to do all that because then it's going to come across as different than what you want. But attraction marketing, it's all about attraction marketing. So if you're good at taking pictures and it's a sunny day and you take pictures, that's attractive. So that's what you're trying to do is make people attracted to your page and what you're talking about.
But it could be something as simple as going and getting your nails done.
Yeah,
take pictures of your nails at the salon as you're getting them done, when they're finished. Put a post on Facebook about, I've got my nails done. They look wonderful. I don't know that girly stuff, but whatever. But it's just that simple because there's a lot of people out there that like to get their nails done. So.
Yeah. And then anytime it's a business post, make sure it is set to public. If it's your personal, your kids or whatever, you can set it to private. But if it's business, you want the entire millions of people that are on Facebook to be able to see it. So always set business posts to public. Okay. So if you've heard Rob before talk about a funnel, the first time he started talking about it, I was like, where is he going with this? And now this week it kind of hit me. So it's worded 2 different ways. He called it a funnel, and then Tim Garza called it an affiliate bank. So everybody who's been here at least 2 weeks in your phone, you should have an affiliate bank because we already talked about it. I have one in my phone. And basically you are building a funnel or building an affiliate bank of people that you have talked to that have told you, I'm interested, I'm going to join. Then they go, I'll show you mine. So I put the date, so affiliate bank, January 17th, and I put all the names. Not that you can really see it. So you see the ones with the leaf and the heart and the date. So like Ashley, she's on there, and I marked her off today. Allison, Tina, oh yeah, Tina is here. I was like, Tina's not here. There she is. They were all on my list. Now I don't add somebody if they just go, oh, okay, sounds good. They literally have to say, I'm going to join. Once they tell me that, then I put them in here, my affiliate bank or my funnel, and I check in like once a week. And then you take them out. I just keep them in there. And then you keep adding people. You keep growing this funnel. I think the most I had at one time was like, I don't know, 16. And now out of that amount, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 have joined, and they've all joined in like this month. So you keep that funnel, you keep that affiliate bank, you keep adding to it. And then as people join, you write the date, they join. But you're going to have so many people, like right now, if you think about it and you have no one in your funnel or your affiliate bank, you're doing something wrong. That would not make any sense if you don't have anybody that you can think of that would be joining. Because when you first started, you should have made a list of 100 people that you wanted to join. Now, my coach, Michelle, she says almost everybody on her list joined. Mine's the opposite. I went with family and cousins and people who had health issues and financial issues. None of them joined. So it just kind of depends, but it's a good way to write it down and find out who you want to start talking to. What are you going to say?
Well, I was going to say there is kind of a difference between what I consider a funnel and what they're considering an affiliate bank. So the bank is more people that have said, yes, I want to join, but they haven't yet. To me, a funnel is you're creating a funnel right now, whether you have customers, affiliates, anything. You are building a funnel if you are promoting your business on Facebook the way you should be. If you're posting on Facebook the way you should be each and every day throughout the week, you're building a funnel. Your funnel starts out with people that are seeing your posts, and they may say something, they may not say anything. You may not even know they're there. They may see your video or your post, and it put a seed in their brain of what you're doing, and that's starting your funnel. Okay, so like I said before, when I was an Army recruiter, I struggled at it the first 2 months. I hated it. I wasn't outgoing. I didn't like to approach people and just strike a conversation and try to get them to join the service during the time, we're getting ready to go on deployments. I was a recruiter from 2004 to 2007, after 9/11 happened, and then, we're deploying. So it was a struggle. It was hard. So, but, once I kicked myself in the rear and said, hey, I got to do this for, my career. If I want to advance in my career, I need to get off my, and do this and be good at it. So I kicked myself in gear. I started to talk to people. Did a lot of people join right away? Absolutely not. I don't think I put my first person in the Army until I was like 4 months in, and we're supposed to be putting in 2 people a month. So, I was stressing out. I was like, man, I'm not going to be successful. Once I get done with this, I'm going to have to get out of the Army because I'm not going to be able to advance, yada, yada, yada. So all those people I talked to for those first 4 months, come month 6, month 7, month 8, all those people came to me, hey, I'm ready. Let's go. I'm ready to go. So they started dropping out of that funnel. So that's what I call a funnel. You're building people that are looking at your page right now that you don't even know about, and you're building a funnel. So don't think that you're not reaching people, because you are. So sometimes it takes a little longer than others, but you are working and you're building a funnel. So don't get discouraged if you're not getting, all these people right away. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time. We started out good. We got a lot, and then it trickled away, and then it picked up a little bit, and then it fades away. It's back and forth. That's why you got to continually work it. You got to do it. The steps that are laid out for you, the training that's laid out for you, do it step by step. Do not try to do your own thing. This is what do they call it? A duplicated system. So you're basically duplicating what the person that brought you in was doing to be successful. So that's the whole thing. We want to do the trickle down effect. We want all you guys to be successful. We want our team to be successful. And one day we're going to get our whole team up there walking across the stage as 100K affiliates. So that's our goal.
Yep.
But
So
yeah.
any questions on that, on funnel, attraction marketing, or affiliate bank?
Everybody good? Awesome.
Yeah, I have a question. Sorry, I couldn't unmute myself for some reason. When you have the affiliate bank, is that just like in your notepad? You didn't have a special app or anything like that? You just put it in your note?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
That's it.
If I lost my phone, I'd be in huge trouble because everything's in my phone.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, you just jinxed me. I'm going to walk out in the kitchen and something happened to my phone. I'm kidding.
I
Okay.
sure hope not.
Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah, it's just in the
The well is enough for tonight.
Yes, for real. That's enough for the rest of the year.
Right. All right. Thank you.
All right. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the next thing, you want to do it, you want me to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, so warm market. So when you first start, and some of our veterans, they've already done this, but if you're fairly new, then when you first start, you want to be contacting 25 warm contacts per day. That's family, friends, anyone on Facebook. Now, if you're private messaging them, don't do more than 25 because then you'll get put in Facebook jail. We've never been in Facebook jail. We've never had any issues with Facebook because we do exactly what we're told to do. So don't get on there, be so excited. You're like, we had a girl in another chat, Jay and Michelle's chat. She's like, I sent 300 messages today. And everybody was like, oh my gosh. And she didn't get caught. How? I don't know, because it's all copy and paste. So then it comes across spammy. So just make sure to do 25. If they're like your mom or your uncle, you can text them. You don't have to count them as your 25 if you're not private messaging them. And then you can up that. So say you start that tomorrow. Next Friday, you can raise it to 35. The next Friday, you can raise it to 45 as you go through your entire list of friends. When we started this, I only had I was very particular on who was going to be on my Facebook. So I think we had 275 friends. Now I have more people that I don't know than I do know. And now we have over 600 because people in HempWorks, they want you to try to have 5,000 friends. And to me, it's oh my gosh, 5,000, I don't know, 5,000 people. But the more you do this and the longer you do this, the easier it'll be to add people. Then you're going to go to your cold market, which we'll talk about how you do that in a minute. And you'll gradually get up to 50, like Angela, Leach, Christy, the people that have been here for a while. You should already be able to do 50 a day because you've been here long enough. Okay, any questions on that? Cold market, warm market?
So Kathleen said she never heard of that. So you're talking about how you can be put in Facebook jail for doing too many posts at the same time? Yeah. Yeah, they will definitely catch on to that. Facebook is a growing platform for people to promote their business, but Facebook will not allow you to promote it too much, basically. So yeah, if you're constantly that's why we say when you do your go lives, only do one about the business, two about your personal or posts. One business, two personal. Because if you do 3 personal every day for a week or however long it takes them to find it, they're going to shut you down and they'll lock your Facebook and you can't get back in until you go through customer service and do all this nonsense to get your Facebook unlocked again. So,
and another thing I just thought of, yeah, it is crazy.
Yep.
Another thing is I don't think anybody's done it, but don't make your profile picture or your cover photo HempWorks or HempWorks products.
Okay.
You don't want the cover photo because remember, you're attraction marketing. You want them to be attracted to you. So your profile picture does need to be you, not your dog, not your snowman in the front yard or whatever. It needs to be you because if somebody's like, oh, I want to know what they're talking about. That's really interesting. But it's your dog. Then they're probably going to be like, okay, I don't even know what this is. But then your cover photo, it can be like ours is our grandbaby, and probably for the rest of her life, it's going to be the grandbaby as our cover photo. So that can be whatever you want it to be. But your profile picture is supposed to be either you or you and your spouse or you and your family, but you definitely want to be in the profile picture. Okay, anybody need anything else on that before we move to the next thing? I just try to give them time to get out. Okay, so sample packs, you or me?
Where we at? All right, sample packs. So you guys have been killing it actually with the sample packs. I think we're at 70.
I think we have more than anybody in the community, even though they haven't told me that, but I think so.
Yeah, I think
70,
we're 75, 76, something like that.
Yeah.
Packet sold, which is awesome. Keep pushing those sample packs.
Yep.
Okay.
They're not going anywhere, so keep pushing them.
Right. So you want to do, what's the sample post 2 times a week?
Yep.
So post about the sample packs 2 times a week. All right.
And not back to back. If you're going to do it on Monday, don't do it again Tuesday. Do it like Monday and Friday or Monday and Saturday.
Right. So keep promoting the sample packs. But when you're trying to get an affiliate, let that be your last resort. We want to try to get them in, you want to try to get them in as a builder or a director. So use the sample pack approach as your last resort.
Yeah, don't use it as your starting point.
Right. Okay. Reason being, of course, you're getting more BV if they come in under a package, and they're also coming in at a higher percent of commission. Okay.
So it's win-win for you and for them.
Right. So that's how you want to kind of approach that one.
Yeah. So like me, if I'm talking to somebody, then I'm gonna tell them what I came in as. I'm gonna say, okay, I came in as a director. This is what you get. This is how much it is. And then, like, I think I only have one person that joined as an executive, which is like 12 products. So I only have one of those. But I have several who upgraded. And there's a trick to that too. I had several people reach out today asking how they can do that. But yeah, so if you came in as a builder, then go with the builder rank. If you came in as a director, go with the director. I always go with the director. If they say they can't afford it, then I start talking about the builder. If they say they can't afford that, then I tell them about the sample pack. But use the sample pack as a last resort, because it's going to take you forever to grow your business if everybody's joining under a sample pack. And they're going to come in thinking they're going to make all this money, but they get one level, 25%. So sample packs want to upgrade as soon as they can, as soon as possible. Sample pack commission, Christy wanted me to talk about that. So real quick, sample pack commission. It's 3 BV, which means business volume. So if we're executive, if we sell a sample pack, we get 50% of the 3 BV. So we get $1.50. If you are if you are director, so Christy's a director, she gets 35% of 3, whatever that is. Can't add that fast. And then anybody who's a builder, you get 30% of 3. And if you're a sample pack, it's considered unranked, and you get 25% of 3. So it's not, the percentage is not on the price of the product. It's on the business volume of the product.
Right.
So you want to make sure you know that, because like for us, every week when we get paid, we've been doing this, I think today was our 16th week of paychecks. It's always more than what we expect every single time, which is exciting. Today was almost double than what I calculated, because I forgot some people. I think one of Heather's upgraded and I didn't put that on my paperwork. So it was way more than what I expected. So that's a great feeling to be like, oh my gosh, I thought it was going to be this and it's this. But then like Christy texted me today because hers was less than what she thought, because she thought it was on the dollar amount, but it's on the BV. So you want to make sure you understand that.
So when you hear everything being said about, this person reached 5K, this person reached 25K, that's in business volume. That's not in amount earned. So if someone hit 25K, more than likely they're at the executive rank, so they get 50% of that. So if they hit 25K in a month, they earn $12,500 for that month. That's how that works.
Yeah, so if you hear that someone's, 250K affiliate, that's what their business volume is. They earned half that. Well, I'll still take half that. I mean, it's still really good. So that's the sample pack. So those of you who joined as a sample pack, you want to try to upgrade as soon as you can. As soon as you feel financially ready to upgrade, upgrade. Now you can do Builder, which is one product, $69. You can do Director, which is 4 or 5 products, and that's $199. If you upgrade to Director today, Tara is doing a drawing for $300 Visa gift cards. So that's an incentive because she's trying to hit her goal for January. But that's totally up to you. You still can upgrade in November. Okay, any questions on sample packs? Okay.
All right. Your attendance in the Zooms. Okay, this is big. All right. How many Zooms you want to attend? Whether it's ours, we have this one on Thursday. We just recently had one for like people that were on the borderline of thinking about coming in earlier this week. Of course, our coaches have their own Zoom. You can be a part of as many Zooms as you want to. There's different training advantages to each and every one of them. But we highly encourage, and we would prefer that you guys are at least here with us every Thursday during our Zooms. Okay, we want to try to be in contact with our team as much as possible, put out as much information to as many people all at once as possible. So, we're not trying to reiterate things throughout the week. We do record some of these. I think we'll probably start doing that a lot more often, but we don't want you guys to say, well, I'm not going to jump on the Zoom because it's going to be recorded and posted in the link.
And that's mainly why we don't record them, because we're not going to sit here with just Leach and do a whole hour and 15-minute Zoom. Right. We could just do that without a meeting.
Right.
But you can't grow if you're not coming to the meetings. You just can't. It's not possible. Right. And we have no problem if you want to go to Jay and Michelle's on Sunday or Tara on Monday, but we really want the priority to be this one because we're the ones you're going to talk to every single day. So, write it in your phone, make it up, because look at our team. We have I don't know how many people in the chat now, and actually this is a really good turnout. Mm-hmm. But just set a reminder so that you can make sure that you're here every Thursday, usually 7:30. Somebody asked if we could do it a little bit later, and we'll try, but it's hard because Rob usually works between 2 and 3 in the morning. So we usually do this, and then he goes to bed. So if we make it any later, it makes it a little hard for us. So we'll kind of see if we can push it a little bit. But attendance is a big thing. These Zooms are important. I told him about an hour ago, I was like, I like doing the weekly Zoom because then we can get all the information out. We can all kind of make sure we're all on the same page, and reading things through text, like Angela and I were talking about earlier.
Misconstrued.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get the point across if you can't actually talk back and forth to somebody.
Hey, can we record today's meeting? Because I missed.
Yeah, it's being recorded.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yeah, we were like 5 minutes late because we're not used to recording it, so we forgot the beginning, but then we remembered.
Well, I had the babies asleep, so they wouldn't be running around, and I'm kind of, with them, I'm a little late for everything, so I was trying to get them to bed and everything, but I'm going to work on it.
We understand.
Okay,
we
fine.
understand that. We understand that 100%. Don't worry about that. All right, where are we at now? Yeah, so just try to make any and every effort to show up and be a part of these Zooms. Because for one, they are important. They put out a lot of information. And we also want feedback. We want you guys' feedback. We want you guys to ask questions, and all that stuff too. So. Well, thanks, Kathy. Appreciate that.
That's hilarious.
Let's see what else we got here.
We got right there.
You moved up. Where'd you go? Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So we have, it's called a pod. I have no idea why it's called that. That's what they called it on the old platform. So that's what I call it. It's basically a chat, but we call it a training pod. Right now I'm running 3 training pods. So like, let's see if anybody's in training pod 1. I think Matthew is in training pod 1. Then there's training pod 1. I think Tina's in there. And then training pod 3. Kathleen's in there. So I have 3. Did I? Oh, whatever. 1, 2, 3. And they're all at different, on different days. So I usually try to send those out in the morning. And then you have all day. It's usually 1 video, anywhere from 35 minutes to an hour, and 1 task. So you want to try not to get behind on those, because then it's day 3 and you have to do 3 days work. So it's for 10 days, and that's to get you disciplined that you know you have to do this every day, every day, every day. Because on day 11, I close down the chat and I send you to CBD for me, and you go through their units. They have 18 units, and each unit has like 12 days. So I'm still doing those, and I've been doing this for 3.5 months. So I kind of get you disciplined to do it every day, but then I turn you on your own, but you still have to be disciplined that every single day, you know, you have to watch a training video. And I mean, you have to do it. That means you have to get up 30 minutes early, stay up 30 minutes late. Tina and I did a 1-to-1 today, and she was in her car on her break. So if it's important to you, you're going to be able to do it. If you can sit down and watch TV for an hour, you can watch a training video about your business for 30 minutes to an hour. So it's really, really important that once I turn you loose, that you still watch the videos. And I had a new person I just signed up right before Zoom. She asked, okay, on day 11, am I on my own? No, this is my full-time thing. So I'm available all day long. You won't be on your own. You can ask me questions anytime. I give everybody my personal cell phone. And then if Leach or Lenny's your coach, you can ask them. And if they don't know the answer, we'll figure it out together. So you're never going to be on your own, probably on anybody's team, but definitely not on our team, because I don't have another job and I don't have a car. So I do this all day from home, Monday through Friday, and then I do it on the weekend too. So that's that for the training. Okay. Next thing we want to talk about is joining groups. Who did I talk to? Oh, Tina. It was Tina again. So everybody should pretty much, if you started in the last 2 weeks, you probably haven't heard us say this yet, but you need to be joining Facebook groups that interest you. So like I'm a part of, we have a Husky, so I'm a part of a Husky group. We have a rescue dog, so I'm a part of a rescue dog group. I love reading. So I'm in the Facebook book club, which has like 5,000 members. So you want to find things. I know Heather's in a chicken group. Lenny's in a Puerto Rican group. Leach is in probably an RV group. So, I mean, there's so many things. Yeah. So figure out what your interests are. And even if you just do 1 a day, go find those groups and join them. Now, when you join them, you don't start soliciting. You don't put your link. It's not like that. You're just joining the group, and then you're going to start letting them see your name and see your face. You like things, you comment, you love things, you comment. It could be months, it could be weeks, but it could be quick. I started adding people so once you join, then you friend them. So that was the next thing. You're going to add friends. So if you comment on somebody's post, like say a lady post a book and I'm like, oh my gosh, that looks so good. So I'm going to like it. And then I'm going to tell her, oh my gosh, that looks so good. Have you read a book by that author before? You start talking. Then you friend request them. Then usually, I had somebody the other day, she was on my page for, I think 2 days. Actually, there's 2 of them. One of them joined, one hasn't joined yet. 2 days on my page, and she said, how do you do this and what do you do? And then she joined when we weren't even finished talking, and she already joined. So it does work. Sometimes it's quick. Most of the time it's not. So that's a good way. Join groups, friend people. Don't say anything about the business. Don't solicit them. Don't throw your link at them. Let them ask you. And when they ask, then that's when you'll have a conversation. Again, don't throw the link. Tell them what you do. Talk about it like you're talking to your brother or a friend. And then gradually they're going to ask for your link. And then there you go. You send them to the website to take the tour.
Does everybody know how to find groups and join groups?
I unmuted because I had a question earlier. Okay, I am in the group. I have all those autism groups and stuff like that. And lately I have been in them for a long time. And I've always commented, and a lot lately, what they've been posting is the CBD, and CBD, they want questions to know. So I have actually been posting on them. And I can tell when they ask me about the PM, and I'll send them a private message with the link and stuff, but I know they're looking at it. I just, they haven't completed it and stuff.
Right.
But I do mention that if they want to know that it's organic and all the important information, but I'm tired of constantly just sending it as a private message. Would it still be okay to put it in a comment and say, okay, you come and PM me or whatever?
Yeah. If they're asking you, then on the post, I mean, you can put it.
Yeah, because there's some people posting, they're showing this other one, and I've Googled a couple of the ones that people have posted, and I've seen the ingredients, and not organic or anything like that. So I'll go put a comment and yeah, I like yours, but I prefer what I sell because mine has 2 ingredients. I'll put it on there. Sorry, but mine is organic. I'll put it's non-GMOs. I'll put all the details. I even put on there once because I don't know who said it, and I can't remember. Maybe you guys remember. Where the plant is grown, it is FDA approved. Yep. And I can't remember who said that.
Probably
but I know that's in there. And that I put in capital letters. And I put an exclamation mark because I want people to see that. So if you know you're in groups already and people are talking about it, I think it's still, I don't know. I think it's okay to mention it. I don't know. Would it be a backfire though?
If they're talking about it, I would mention it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't remember who said the one about the FDA without the plants.
It was Jenna.
It was Jenna? Okay.
Yep. Which is the owner,
remember.
for those who don't know. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
You can even tell those people that have the other products, you can say, wow, that's cool. That's awesome. Maybe we should, get
really
together. Let's get together and let's compare and see what, what it is. And then they might even convert. You never know.
Yeah. Because I've been even seeing a lot of people. I got on Facebook jail. Okay. I wanted to say that earlier. I posted on the marketplace. I even posted the video that it was a sign into law. They cannot ban it. I was put in Facebook jail because they told me it's still considered illegal through Facebook. So I'm fighting it with Facebook and stuff. But even through those marketplaces, if you're just even mentioning the business, all I did was just mention the information. They right away, within 20 seconds, they flagged me. It was just on the pages though. So I can't even get on the pages anymore. Oh, so I watch what I post on Facebook now that I've been warned on the side pages.
Yep, you have to be really careful.
So
but if somebody's asking, I would do it. Yep. Anybody else have questions about that? Groups or adding friends?
Yeah. How do we find groups? Do we search it?
Yeah.
Or you just search groups?
The way I do it, let me look on my phone.
We might get a little off track here for a second. See something.
So I just put in, I put the word husky and it came up husky lovers. And then I go look and there's tons of them. So you just put whatever your interest is. And then I always look for the one that has the most amount of people. So this one has 660 something thousand. This has 12,000, 47,000. I just pick whichever one has the most. And sometimes I'll pick a couple of them. And that's all you do. You put in whatever it is that you're interested in.
Is there a way to just search groups though? I mean, does it have to be something specific?
Well, you want to get into groups that you have that you can relate to. So things that are of interest to you, things that you enjoy doing, things that you like.
Okay.
You want to try to get a little specific with the things that you like so that you can get in there and you can kind of have a conversation.
A way to connect.
Right, exactly. You want to connect
Okay.
with the people, build a rapport with them so that, you know, make new friends, and then they're going to go want to be friends with you on Facebook, and then they see your page, and then they see, oh, well, she does hemp works. Oh, let me check that out. Oh, wow. Okay. And that's how you get them kind of drawn into you.
Yeah, because you're building a relationship, so it's not quick. Any other questions on groups and adding people?
Yeah. So with the groups, you said just add yourself to a new group one a day.
You can do however many you want.
Yeah,
Okay. I didn't know if because that's like, you could be in 15 or 30 groups by the end of the month, and the end of 2 months, you could be in a couple hundred groups.
Yeah. I mean, you can do as many as you want.
I'm only in like 4 because that'll be too overwhelming.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I thought I heard you say do one a day or.
Oh, you can. I'm not.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
just too many.
That's too much. My gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And you also want to say like the Husky one, they don't ever talk in there. Like I don't even get notifications. So I'm in it, but I don't know when's the last time I posted in there. So you'll kind of know, okay, I've been in this one for 2 months. Nothing's ever happened. Just unless you're really interested. Like I'm never going to leave the Facebook book club, but if it's something that you're in and nothing's happening, just leave and pick a different one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
See, I'm in like the RV groups, Class A RVs. We do the cruising groups, and then I'm real big into Volkswagens and stuff. So I'm in those 3, and it's constantly just, you don't have to do anything in them every day, but you'll see a note, you'll see a picture of a Volkswagen, and I'll like it, and then I'll just start a conversation with somebody. That's all it is. And I'm not plugging my business. I'm just talking to people, but it puts them on my page where they get to see what I do.
Yeah.
Exactly.
When they ask me a question, then I answer it. I don't push. I let them ask.
Yep.
That's how it's done.
That's exactly it.
Perfect.
Yeah. And that's all the traction marketing is. They're seeing what you're doing, and they're going to go to your page and check it out and hopefully ask.
Yeah, and on that note, Tanya, so I am in a lot of Puerto Rican groups in the Kansas area, for Raleigh area. And one thing that I notice is, I mean, I know a lot of the groups sometimes are quiet, but then to me, I have to take the initiative of liking or commenting, because that's what we do with our team. So then I go and like and comment. And the other day I was commenting on one, I think it was Puerto Ricans in Kansas. And a lady happened to be from my hometown.
Oh, wow.
Then she just started messaging, and come to find out we both ended up here because of the military. But it's small world that she happened to be from my hometown.
Yeah.
We went to the same high school. So you actually sometimes have to engage, not just go just to see what's going on.
Right.
You have to engage. That's very important.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's a good point.
Good point.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay. So now I might be skipping around because I had notes everywhere. Okay. So next is we'll talk about direct deposit. So you want to go in pretty much right when you joined. In the back office under my earnings, you want to set up your direct deposit. I know Leach had an issue. Our friend Tony had an issue. Like Tony still hasn't set up his direct deposit. He had me log on his site the other day and I said, you know, you have paychecks waiting, and he's been in for like 2 months. So you want to set up your direct deposit like tonight or tomorrow. It's in the back office menu, my earnings, click on direct deposit. You're going to see another option that says Pioneer Card. That's for Canada. So just ignore that. We don't have that option. They don't have direct deposit option. So you want to set that up. And then the other thing is your auto ship. You do not have to set up auto ship unless you know that you are not going to remember. You could set a reminder in your phone. You can write it. I still have a paper and calendar day planner. You can write it on there. If you know you're going to forget, then set up auto ship. And that's so you can pick whatever product you want. Like when we first started, We've tried all the products except the coffee. Oh, and what's the one? Relieve. No, we have
Revive.
Yeah, we've never tried Revive. So play around with the products. You can try whatever you want. Spray, more sample packs, oils, creams. I know Leach likes to keep products on hand. So if somebody wants it, they can buy it from him like that. So make sure you're placing an order every month based on whatever rank you are. So if you're a builder, it needs to be 40 personal volume. If you're a director, all the way up till millionaire, it's 90 personal volume. And that's personal. That's what you purchase yourself in order to stay active. And then we already talked about upgrading. If anybody has any questions on how to do that and you want to do it today, because today's the cutoff for January, then let me know. Otherwise, you can do it. If you joined in January, you have to the end of February, like February 21st, to upgrade to one of the other ranks. It's totally up to you whenever you're ready to upgrade.
Tanya?
Yep.
So I have mine direct deposit first, but since I'm still growing my team, my checks are not as big. So I'm like, I'm not going to keep getting, like $5 here. So I have mine set up on credit wallet.
Yeah.
So in that way, I don't have to put that out of my budget. So I let it grow for me to purchase either my products through my credit wallet, or when somebody wants to become an affiliate and I just feel generous and pay their affiliate fee, or somebody's sample packet doesn't go through and they're interested and I know they're really thinking of joining, then I'll go ahead, because you can allocate. So I like the credit wallet option. I think it's pretty neat.
Yeah, we've never used that. So if anybody has like questions on how that works, I would talk to Lenny. I've never tried it. But yeah, that's what it is for. So it's kind of a good idea. I think Leach, you might use that too. We've never used it. Never? No. So just Lenny. So yeah, if you have questions on the credit wallet, just look into it in the back office. And then if you want to know how it works, ask Lenny. I've never used it.
I use the direct deposit, so anything that comes from the company goes my direct deposit. And of course, I do keep some supplies on hand. When somebody buys something, I put that money into my same bank account. So I'm always building my HempWorks account in my bank. And I keep it separate from any of my construction accounts, my real estate accounts. It's all strictly HempWorks. That way, tax time comes around. This is a business, folks. If you don't keep things separated, there ain't no way you can write things off. The hats, the t-shirts, your advertisement, your cards, those are all tax deductible. So you got to remember that. It's a business. Treat it like a business.
Yeah, because everything's a write-off. Yep. Okay. So we already talked about your daily post, one biz, two personal. Another thing is, it's called online marketing, affiliate marketing. That's what this is for the majority, but you can do offline marketing. And by that, it's the business cards, flyers, pretty much, I think everybody is starting to order business cards. We're getting ready to have our second ones come. You can get 1,000 business cards in the back office for $55. You can also check Vistaprint or Radiant Printing. But you're going to want to get business cards because I would think you're all excited about your business. But if you're, I don't know, we put them when we're out to eat, we leave 2 on the table for the waiter. When we go to the mall, as we're walking in, we're putting them on people's driver's side door and going. When we're at Walmart, driver's side door. I mean, we hand them out everywhere. Rob is a transportation manager for a trucking company. He gave them to everybody that works there. Matthew, our son, he works at Regal Movie Theater. He gives them to everybody. He talked to an elderly lady today who had hip pain, and he's at work, and he's talking to her about hemp work. So you always want to have, and it's always going to be in the back of your mind if you're excited. So you want to be giving these cards out to everybody, flyers. I also suggest, if you can afford it, check into being a vendor, do a vendor booth like in the spring. We are going on Saturday for an indoor, what's it called?
It's a farmer's market.
A farmer's market. And it's indoor, like 10 minutes from our house, and we're gonna rent a booth. Actually, it's a room, a 10 by 15 room, starting in March.
But it's all open.
Yeah.
There's like 2 hallways that go down this long corridor building and has open booths all the way down. I mean, it's packed.
Yeah, so we're pretty excited about that. So don't just think this. If this isn't moving fast enough for you, like us, to you guys, it probably seems like this is moving really fast, but you got to remember, only 5% of my team is really pushing hard. So because of that, we're trying to think of different ways. We're getting a wrap on our car. I know Leach is doing that. Tina told me today she was going to do that. We're going to go to this vendor event, and we're going to rent every weekend. I mean, that's probably going to be our Fridays and Saturdays as long as it's making money. So sometimes you have to think outside of the box instead of just focusing on this. Now, Robert Hollis and several other people, they're making major money just strictly from Facebook. But we're entrepreneurs. We had other businesses before. So we're trying to think of other ways and faster ways and just kind of see what works. So you want to try something like that if that's something you want to do. If you don't, then don't do it. I know Tina told me today that she likes face-to-face and talking to people face-to-face. So if that's you, I know that's Leach. Leach is going to have his entire town on HempWorks. So, I mean, that's a good way. If you're friendly and you're talkative like that, get the business cards, get out there. I know Heather likes to go to different places and hand out the cards. I mean, whatever it takes that you're comfortable doing, then I would say do it.
Real quick, Kathleen, all this seems overwhelming. Now we don't want it to seem that way. I know this is a lot of information, but we are here to guide you throughout this process. Okay. So
I just don't know anything about being an entrepreneur. Like when you talked about, Mark, when you talked about claiming things, that threw me for a loop. I didn't even think that. So it's just confusing to me.
Yeah. So what Leach or Mark, we call him Leach. You'll get to know him by Leach.
Sorry.
No, that's all good. So basically what he's talking about is anything, because this is a business. You are an entrepreneur. You're running your own affiliate marketing business with HempWorks. So you as a business owner, you can claim things that you purchase for your business on your taxes as tax deductible for your business.
So like your $20 affiliate fee, you get to claim that. Now you can't claim your products because you're consuming them.
Right.
But the $20 affiliate fee you can if you buy shirts, business cards, if you drive, well, I don't know about that, drive to a vendor event. Maybe.
Technically you can.
Probably could.
You can claim that mileage.
Yeah. We're going to be able to claim the $100 that they're charging us a weekend to do the vendor event. Everything that's with your business, you can write off on your taxes.
No, it's not 100% write-off. Don't
Right.
get us wrong. If you spend $100 on your business this month, you're not going to get that full $100 back at the end of the year. It's a percentage of what you put into the business. So that's what he's talking to. That's what he's referring about that.
Yeah.
It's not as difficult as it sounds. First off, I own my own construction company and a real estate company. So, and I've been in construction 40 some years. So yes, when I buy a hammer, that's a tool. I write it off. Now, at the end of the year, I have a tool selection of all of the tools I've bought, all of the materials and so forth, and I plug that number in, and there's a percentage of that I get to claim, and I don't make money back. It just takes off that I don't have to pay as much taxes. Right. So very simply, when you buy something, you have a box. Was the product you bought to advertise your company, or was it something you put in your body? If it's advertising, keep that one separate because that's a tax deduction. If it's something you put in your body, that's not a tax deduction. That's a product like you bought at Walmart. And work through this the whole year, and at the end of the year, jump on TurboTax, boom, it's all right there. Tells you how to do it all. It's very simple. It's not as difficult as people want it to sound.
No,
so, and if you have any questions, you can, because I do it every year, and I'm not in jail yet.
Yeah. Us either.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a thing called TaxBot. Is that kind of like the same thing?
I don't know what that is.
I haven't used TaxBot. Does it like break down like all your expenses?
Let me see if I can show it.
Very possibly it's just another platform where you can keep track of all your expenditures.
Right.
Okay.
And it'll help you know what is tax deductible and what isn't. And then as it goes, you'll learn it very simple.
Okay.
Yep.
But more than likely, yeah, it's probably the same concept. Yeah.
Okay.
Just keep track of everything.
Yep.
Yep.
As far as your gas and stuff, unless you're driving to somebody's house to show products and you're doing shows and stuff, you're not going to be able to write off gas.
Right.
That's not part of it, because everything here is based on a Facebook business.
Right.
You're doing it here. But believe it or not, you can write off your internet expense to a certain, because you're running it through your internet. So your cable bill or whatever, a percentage of that. If you have a little office in your house that you have your computer set up in, you can write off a percentage of that. Not 100%, a percentage.
Yep.
It's all tax deductible.
That's correct.
Yep.
So like my printer, all that stuff can be
If you bought the printer,
we'll talk it after this.
Yeah.
If you bought the printer strictly for this, if you bought it for something else and you just every once in a while, no. But if you bought it for this business and that's all you use it for, keep that receipt.
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
I mean, that's valid questions. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like we said, you know, we're here, we're all a team. We're here to answer questions. If you have any questions in reference to anything like that, throw it in the chat and we'll get it answered for you.
Okay, so we got about 15 minutes, so I got a couple more points. Okay, so one exciting thing is you can hit your first bonus pretty quickly. So it's pretty awesome how they do this. So your first bonus is called I always forget, they worded it weird, so I always mess it up. Bonus pool share? Yeah. So what that is, it's almost like stock in the company. So once you have 4 either customers, affiliates, or even 4 sample packs, you get put into a pool with everybody else who has 4, 8, 12, 16 for that month. And it's divided by times 2%. Yeah, multiplied by 2%. And then you get that commission on the first Thursday, which is really Friday of each month. So anytime you have 4 sample packs, customers, affiliates, you're supposed to get an email. Sometimes they don't send the email. I don't know why, but I keep track because that's how team leader that I am. So I'm going to do the shout outs. Like there's a lot of people that they're like, thanks, like Lenny, thanks, Tanya, thanks. And then she'll message me. I got a bonus. I'm like, yep. She's like, I didn't get an email. I'm like, I don't get emails either. But it's 4 every time you get 4 in the same month, or it'll carry over, then you'll get a bonus. And the cool thing about the samples is, say you're making $1.50 off the samples, your bonus is going to be bigger than the commission that you got because it's a bigger piece of the pie. So every time you get 4, that's exciting because you're already getting a bonus. So, I mean, you could have week 1, do 4 sample packs, or 2 customers, an affiliate, and a sample pack, and you're already getting a bonus. So that's something good that they do. It's in the comp plan. Look that over, but that's your first bonus that you'll receive.
And Tanya, you said they get it on a Thursday?
The first Thursday
on the
of
following
the
month? Because I know I have, I think, 9 between customers and affiliate, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah, then I would say if you don't have it in the February one, then I would call.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the first Thursday of the month. So like in your back office, like how it says weekly, it'll say monthly.
Right.
And then you click on it and it'll tell you it's for the bonus pool share.
Right. I'm able to click on every time that I get paid to see who it was for.
Yep.
But I haven't seen it. So that's what I was wondering, if they were carrying it over or what was the deal with it.
Yeah, they might be carrying over, but it's supposed to be the first Thursday of every month because I've gotten mine. I started in October. I got mine November, December, and January. Yeah, so I would keep track. If you don't have it in the first one in February, then I would ask because you should have several by now.
Yes, I've got mine, and I've got email notices telling me, hey, you've made a bonus in this one. So
Yep.
I got one.
And they're supposed to. I haven't got an email for my last 2 4s. I don't know why. I just keep track myself. But yeah. Okay, and then be consistent every day. Huh?
Letty, let us know on Thursday.
It's next Thursday.
Oh yeah, next
Yeah.
Thursday.
Okay, yeah, I will, because I've been tracking them, and and she knows I keep it by
Yeah, she
spreadsheet
has a
on which
spreadsheet.
month.
Right.
Yeah, mine's on paper
Okay.
and pen. Hers is all nice, spreadsheet.
I have a spreadsheet. I have, those charts and everything.
Yeah.
I have my
Awesome.
left leg, my right leg, keeping track of each.
Oh,
So
wow.
I was telling Tanya, I said, am I supposed to hit binary before I get the 4 bonus? I mean, for the 4 customers, but nothing. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to give them, because whenever you contact them, sometimes they're really nice, but then other times that they're like, well, get with your upline. And I'm like, they told me to call you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
Okay.
should know.
All right.
And I don't ever call. If you ever need to reach support, I always do the chat in the back office, because they're always so nice, and it's usually pretty quick. I stopped calling after like 2 weeks because it was too much. You're either on hold or they don't answer. So I always use the chat. I don't email. I use the chat in the back office, and I just do my work while I'm waiting for them to say, hi, Tanya, how can I help you? So that's what
Yeah,
I
the chat, they
recommend.
respond pretty quick to the chat.
Yep. I like it better. Yeah. So, I mean, I know we'll be talking, but if you don't get it next Thursday, we'll have to ask. Okay. So be consistent every day. You want to be working your business every single day. Be excited, show enthusiasm. When somebody comments on your post, and I'm big on exclamations, I'm big on proper grammar, emojis, all that. If somebody says to you, I want more info, I don't understand why people aren't excited. Basically, they're saying, I want to be your customer. How are you not like, ah? Be excited. Love it. If you're not big on the love emoji, like it and say, whatever. Hi, so-and-so. I'll send you a PM, exclamation mark, smiley face, because I watched a thing today with Lacey Garza. They're 100K affiliates. She said, to attract people who are excited about the business, you have to be excited. So if they say, hey, can I get your sample link? And you're like, I'll PM it to you. Do you really think they're going to want to order it from you? No, because you didn't even act like you were excited about a sample pack. And so it's very important that you're excited, you're enthusiastic. Whether you're making $1.50 or not, be excited about them asking for information. Use the smiley face, the exclamation marks, the emojis, even if that's not your personality. They don't know that. So use it, sound excited, sound like you're thrilled, be excited about the business. And that's going to make them excited, because they're going to be like, whoa, who was it? Shay was telling me she was excited at work, and everybody's like, oh my gosh, you're really obsessed with this. You're really into this. And that's what you want. You want people to say that to you. That's a good thing. Let's see. Same within the chat. I am big about the chat, and I get very frustrated, and the people who've been here for a while know this. If we have a new person and I say, welcome so-and-so to the team, and 2 people out of 60 say welcome, that's a problem. Everybody should be saying, welcome, tag their name, exclamation, smiley face, whatever emoji you want to use. Because then when that person who's brand new, 2 hours later, they go look at their chat and they're like, holy crap, I have like 8 people giving me shout outs, because it alerts you when someone tags your name. So just remember how excited you were when you started. Be excited. If somebody sells a sample pack, be excited. Don't be jealous. Don't be like, oh my gosh, I've been here a minute and I haven't sold anything. Be excited whether it's a sample pack or they signed on an affiliate. Because then when it's your turn, how would you like it if I'm the only one that said it and everybody else is like, oh, you've been here 6 months, you sold a sample pack. No, you have to be excited. We're all supposed to celebrate the wins of everybody. It's a big deal. And I'm in my uplines chat. Somebody sells a sample pack in there and you would think they were a 100K affiliate. It's like emojis and explosions everywhere. And then our chat, it's like crickets. So you have to celebrate every win. I'm gonna start putting crickets, I think. There is an emoji for crickets. So we have to celebrate every win. When somebody's new, welcome them. Like, I want you to blow it up, exclamation, Make them feel like you're excited that they're there. And definitely celebrate the wins. The wins and the welcome, that's a big deal. And I get super frustrated. Like sometimes I'm like, well, next time they get something, we're not going to celebrate theirs. But then I don't do it because that's not my personality. But just remember, these people are new and they're excited. So you should be celebrating everybody all along the way. It's, you know, it's a big deal. Okay. Any questions on any of that?
Good.
All right, let me do this.
Oh, Lord.
I forgot.
Me again.
I'm just talking.
Where we at?
Go live.
Kind of already said that earlier.
Did you say 3 times a week?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. The next one was doing your go lives every week, 3 a week. Okay. 3 go lives a week.
And if you're new, I would say try to do your first go live in the first week. Basically, it can be like 3 minutes. All you have to do is say, so like if you're doing the business by yourself, you just do the go live. It's super uncomfortable at first, and then you get used to it. And then you just say, hi everybody, and you wait a couple seconds. This is Tanya. I always said, my mom's like, you always say the same thing. He said too, because you get used to going, I just wanted to jump on, and you're like, crap, I say that really, every time.
You don't really have to say your name either, because when they're seeing it, they're going to see your name.
Yeah. So basically, you just introduce yourself, and then you're telling them your why. Why did you decide to join HempWorks? Why are you promoting CBD oil? Why are you doing an online business? Whatever it is, about 3 minutes. If you stay on there for 30 minutes, I'm not watching it. I'm going to be like, fast forward, fast forward, fast forward. The attention span, what they're saying is about 8 minutes. If your video is longer than 8 minutes and it's not a training video, people are not going to watch it. There's people in the community in our upline that I'm like, oh, let me go see what they're saying. I'm like, 32 minutes. I'm not watching 32 minutes, and I won't watch it. So try to keep it 3 to 5. The first one should be in the next 7 days if you're new. Introduction, your why. Then after that, you want to do about 3 a week. They don't always have to be business. They can be business. They can be personal. They can be, you're out on a hike, whatever you want it to be. And again, 3 to 5 minutes. That one you can go a little bit longer. And the reason for that is because the thing that Facebook likes the most is go lives. That's when they're going to send the most people to your page because it's set to public. So Joe Blow down the street that you've never even met, and well, it didn't have to be down the street, in another country, I do it every time, he will be sent to your page. So that's a good way for people who don't even know you to go to your page and kind of see what you're talking about. So it's super uncomfortable. We all know it. None of us liked it at first, and now most of us are just used to it. So 3 per week, every other day, every third day, however you want to do it. That's super important. Okay, next, your favorite subject?
All right, reading. Educating yourself on the business, building your mindset. That's the biggest one. You guys want to be reading material that's going to help you be positive, be focused, be goal-oriented, be driven to be successful at this. So the first one that you want to read is, once you become an affiliate, you're going to get a packet in the mail, and it's going to have a book in there called Fearless Networking. Okay, start with that one. I actually started with You Are a Badass, so I didn't start with that one. I haven't read that one yet.
It's good, and it's easy to read. It's quick.
But go ahead and read that book that comes with your package. After that, we highly recommend the book called The Magic. It's very big on being, what's the word? Yeah, I don't know why I can't think of that. Your gratitude, being thankful for everything in your life, ranging from the roof over your head to the air that you breathe to being able to hear and touch and taste and,
things that you take for granted.
Yeah,
you don't think about every day.
And there's things you have to do every week. It's almost like a workbook.
And it's a daily thing. You do it every day.
Yeah, but it puts your mind in a different frame to be extremely thankful for what you currently do have, no matter what type of situation you might be in. there's always something to be thankful for. So highly recommend the magic after you do the fearless networking. And then I'm sure we can create a list of a whole genre of books that are beneficial to your mindset and what you're doing with affiliate marketing, online business, all that kind of stuff. So.
And if you don't like to read, I'll get it from Tara. She has a list of 100 free audiobooks. I know 10X by Grant Cardone. It's on there. It was like the first one, and I want to read, listen to, whatever. So if you don't like to read, let me know, private message me, and I'll send you the link for the free 100 audiobooks. But yeah, definitely start with fearless networking, then go to the magic, and then we'll always tell you what books we're reading. Okay, so there's a couple more things. All right, starting tomorrow, it's a new month, February 1st, we are going to, I'm sure you all see that I have I think it's called my Hemp Team, an actual album on my personal page, and everybody's pictures in it. That's my level 1. And I'm going to keep doing that. I also put them in the More Info group, like a shout out. Well, starting tomorrow, anytime you get a new affiliate, you can put a picture of your affiliate when you welcome them. We're just going to try to make it a little bit more personal. We used to do that in the Facebook main page, and then they took that away because they said it was clogging it up. But I think it's good to do a welcome like that. If the person comes in as a director or executive, you also want to announce that. If they're builder or unranked, you don't have to say it. But if they're director or executive, then you'll say it with their picture. A lot of you just have me do it for you. That's fine. If you know how to do it yourself, then you can do it. Add them, and then you can put their picture and welcome them yourself. Totally up to you. It doesn't matter to me. But I'm like this. So you do want to do it within like 5-10 minutes of the person joining. You don't want to wait, 3 hours. The whole process from the time someone signs up until you do everything, it takes like 30 minutes. So if you're at work and you're like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to do this, just ask me to do it and I'll do it. So that's really important. This was a challenge by Robert Hollis. Was it last night? Yeah, this was a long week. Last night, Robert Hollis challenged everybody to send that video with HempWorks, the CBD oil video. If you haven't seen it, I'll post it in the chat. Do you want to do that as a team? Okay, we're going to do this as a team because I'm not getting Facebook jailed, and I don't want any of my team members to get Facebook jail. So our challenge for our team is to send 1,000 private messages in February with that video. So basically, he didn't say if you do a greeting. I don't know. I'm going to do a greeting and send that video. Then if they reply with questions or they're interested, then you send your sample link.
I mean, your comment could be something as simple as, "This is awesome. You got to check this out."
Yeah, this is the company we're partnering with.
Put the video.
Check it out.
I think he said he wanted 3 words, and it had to be a catchy phrase.
Okay.
That I remember, because I remember him saying, I started thinking 3 words, really?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to think about that. So we'll have to brainstorm that, but that'll start tomorrow. And we're just going to say 1,000 for our team. So you're going to have to keep track of that. And at the end of the month, I'm not going to ask everybody every day. I'm not going to ask you once a week. We're all adults. You guys keep track of your own. And at the end of the month, we'll see if we're at our 1,000. But in order to hit 1,000, everybody needs to participate. And we'll come up with a catchy phrase. I don't know what we're going to say. And then the video, when they reply, you send them your sample link. He said it works. He does like 2,000 a month by himself. So all that. So we'll start that tomorrow, 1,000 for the team. So that's that. Any questions on that?
That was the video of the doctors talking, or which video?
The doctors, and it was a soldier, wasn't it?
Okay, I just want to make sure I'm the same video. Okay, because I got that one. Okay.
Yeah, and I'll drop it in the chat too.
And you said to share it, meaning on our page or in group pages or text
Private
messages?
message.
Private
Private
message.
messaging.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. And you can do is have, I mean, what I would do, I don't know. I would say there's probably, we have a lot of new people that are contributing. So I would say divide 1,000 by 20 people. And that's how many you want to try to do for February. Because just because there's 60 people in our group doesn't mean 60 people are going to do it. So, you know, maybe do 50 apiece. And there's 28 days in February. So try to do like 2 a day. That's not hard at all. So send that to 2 people a day, then the sample pack link. Keep track of it. At the end of the month, we'll make sure we hit our 1,000.
And this
Okay.
is in addition to everything
right.
else we're doing. Right. Okay.
Yep. Okay. 3 more things. Okay. So we're adding a couple more incentives. One I was going to announce tomorrow, but I'll just tell you now. So the first person who signs on 2 directors first. So the first person to sign on 2 directors
So sign on or
become affiliates. Yeah.
So not upgrading.
No. The first person to sign up 2 affiliates to director will get swag. So it's going to be whoever gets it first. You have to sign up 2 directors, and that can be executive. So director or executive, then we will send you swag. So that's the first incentive. And that's going to be something that, you know, you'll probably hit within the first 10 days. The next thing is the first affiliate who hits a 5K month, we are going to send you on a weekend trip to our timeshare closest to where you live. So if you live in Tennessee, we have one in Gatlinburg. If you live in New York, we have one in New York City. If you live in Texas, they're everywhere. San Antonio, Dallas, wherever you live, whoever hits 5K first, we're going to send you, you just got to pay to get there. And we'll pay for our timeshare. So that's the first incentive. The other one is, we've talked about this before, but for new people, first affiliate to hit the 10K rank, we are going to pay for your Las Vegas convention ticket. You have to pay to get there. You have to pay for your hotel, but we're going to pay, I think it's $250. We're going to pay for your convention ticket. And that's the first person to hit 10K. And I think that is it. So now we just got to do our drawing for who gets their $20 affiliate fee reimbursed. While Rob's getting that ready, does anybody have any questions on the incentives?
Where do you want me to go for my timeshare in Dallas or in Texas? Because I'm going to go ahead and hit that 5K. I'll just go.
You can go to San Antonio. The Riverwalk in San Antonio.
Been there. That's gorgeous. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
There's actually 2 down there. One's a little nicer than the other, but I mean, they're both nice, but one's more down actually on the Riverwalk itself. Right. As soon as you step out the back of the hotel, you're right on the Riverwalk.
Sounds good. Okay.
Really nice. We've used that one a couple times.
All right. I'll just put that on my bucket list.
All right. All right. So what are we doing here?
And if I'm very competitive. I don't know. I think when I hit like 30, I don't know why I said, I didn't care when I was younger, but I became very competitive. So if you're competitive, it actually makes this more fun if you're competitive, especially when you add in incentives. I like stuff like that. And that's why we're always going to do that. So if you're competitive or you like incentives, that's just an added bonus of, okay, I'm going to do it because I want a new shirt. I'm going to do it because I want a hat. I'm going to do it because I want to go to wherever, San Antonio. And our timeshare is Wyndham. So they're really, really nice. Okay. Oh, yeah. Kathy, didn't you use ours before? Was it you? No, you didn't use it. Somebody used it in Texas. Okay.
Right, so how many we got?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 of you joined this week that were on the Zoom Tuesday. It's only for those that were on the Zoom Tuesday and joined by 9 o'clock today. So it's those 5.
So the 5 are, is that which Kathy?
Kathy P,
Capricia,
Kathy H, Ashley, and Julie.
and Julie. All right, so out of those 5, the lucky winner is number 1.
Kathy P again.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
So
What kind
Kathy
of luck
P,
is
you won
that?
again. So she won
It's one of
product
their Zoom
and
meetings.
the $20 affiliate fee.
It's a Zoom meeting.
So
that
I
I'm
will
listening to.
message you, Kathy, and I'll have you download, unless you already have it, the Cash App. And who's not muted? Because I hear myself. Oh, he's muted. And so I can't do it. Hear myself. I can't be muted. Kathy's upstairs. Okay, so I don't know. I can hear myself. So Kathy P, message me. Let me know if you have the Cash App, and then I will reimburse you your $20 affiliate fee. And then, so that's that. Anybody who wants to upgrade to director, before I go to bed, I'll send your name to Tara, and she'll put you into a drawing to win a $100 Visa gift card, and she has 3 of them. You just have to upgrade to either director or executive. So if you're interested in that, I usually stay up to like 11. Let me know, and I'll have her put your name in the drawing. Right now, we don't have anybody from our team going in that drawing. And that was a lot of information tonight. So does anybody have any questions?
We got to make sure we put all those links in there, the video, all that stuff. And I know Thomas said he's a truck driver also, so he needs the audio book list.
Okay, cool.
I wanted to kind of mention here that you went over a lot of stuff. There's no doubt. It's step by step by step. Don't get overwhelmed by it all in one night.
Right.
Yeah.
Do what you can do, because each day you're going to learn to do something a little bit more, a little bit better. But you got to take the first step. So don't let all of this go like, oh my God, I can't do all of that. That's too much. Take the first step.
Right.
And then it gets easier after that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what does it take the step to become director before tonight is over?
You buy, you purchase a director pack. So in the back office under shop, you just pick either a director pack of sprays, which is $149.95, or a director pack of oils, which is $199.
Okay.
Yep. And then that makes your commission go up to 35%. And then you get paid on 5 levels instead of builder is 1.
You get a higher commission, and you get paid out more levels deep in your team.
Yeah. Anybody else have questions? Nope. And we recorded this, so if anybody wants the recording, just put it in the chat. If you tell me right now, I'm not going to remember. So just put it in the chat if you want the recording, and then I'll PM it to you. And then we do this every Thursday. So I know some people were like, are we Zooming tonight? Yes, it's every Thursday. We probably won't do it on Valentine's Day, because if you know me, Valentine's Day is one of my favorite. So we probably won't do it that day. We'll probably do it the day before or the day after. But otherwise, it's always going to be on a Thursday unless something's going on. And that's it. But I'm really excited because our team's getting really big, and I think we have a lot of good people that are coming in, and people that are actually really interested in making it a business. So I think that's going to be pretty exciting. I think February is going to be a really, really good month, even though it's a short month. And I think that's it. That's all we got, unless anybody has anything.
So everybody here is in the chat, right?
Except Thomas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because everybody's asking for the recordings and the links and the videos and all that stuff. So
okay. So when we get off, just tell me the names and I'll write them down.
Well, once we can't totally get off Zoom then, because all that'll go away.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Okay.
All right. Then I think that's it, guys.
Thanks.
Hey, we had a great showing tonight. Thank you guys for coming. Really appreciate it. Appreciate all you guys do every day.
And thanks, Thomas, for jumping on. Hope you got a lot of information, but hope you're not overwhelmed. You can reach out to Leach or to me if you have any questions.
Like Leach said, don't let it overwhelm you. One step at a time. All right.
Good night.
Bye.
Don't end it.
Okay. Everybody can, usually we end it, but you guys can just jump up so we can see the chat. Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.
All right, you got to tell me who wants the books.
Yeah, it was.